another episode of Permaculture made Wheezy. It's very, very windy today, so there might be some wind noise. I tried bodging my camera a little bit to try and help with the wind noise, but I don't know if it's going to work. It's my second attempt to try and video today. The last 3 days we've had a lot of wind and a lot of rain. It's actually spitting now. But what I thought I'd do is take you down, show you what I've done. I haven't been able to bring the camera out because it's just been raining too much. We've been running it in and out like yo-yos, trying to dodge the rain between doing jobs, but we have got plenty done. I'll take you down to the swale, or down to the pond, and give you an update on that and show you what else we've been doing down there. So I'll catch you down there. Right, we're down at the field now. As you can see, this fence has gone. It's gone. 2 days of back-breaking work to remove that fence, and blisters on my hand. The fence that we've taken down is here. I'll show you. That's what we got down. It was this, and literally to take this down, you see the bottom there, we had to cut every single one about 6 inches from the ground because we tried pulling out first and it was just wrecking the fence. So we cut with a set of pliers, just snip, well, set of snips, snipped it off 6 inches from the ground and took all that up and rolled it up, because the bottom of the fence was so wrapped up in grass, it was really hard to get out and we'd have destroyed it. So we did that and then we pulled it out. Between us, the two of us, it was hard work, especially as we were dodging massive rainstorms and showers. So anyway, let's go and have a look at the pond. Right, as I said, we spent the last couple of days dodging in and out of showers. We just had to do one then. Anyway, yeah, back to where I was. Took the fence down. Look, makes it so much easier, because trying to keep it tidy when it's all just growing up along the fence, you can't get the strimmer in there, it just catches, and it's just a pain in the bum. And there's no point in us having this fence here. It's pointless. So, but I thought we'd have a quick look at the strawberries before we have a look at the pond. As you can see, these strawberry plants that I did last year, they've got a really good root system now, so they're chucking out lots and lots of strawberries. But the strawberries that have gone red have been hit by slugs. So I'm going to ask Jem to grab some cheap beer from the supermarket when she goes shopping on Saturday, and we'll set some slug traps. Nice and simple. I've got plenty of them, so I'll do that. Let's go and have a look at the pond, shall we? The wind is still quite bad, so if there is some wind noise, I do apologise. I will do what I can to fix it in post-processing. And you notice I'm walking backwards and I'm keeping the camera facing this way. That's because the wind's coming from behind the camera. And I've put a little shield up to stop it, but it's not perfect. So as you can see, the pond is really, really doing well. It's holding the water well, it's filling up nicely. It'll take a bit of time to clear. It will take a bit of time to clear, but we'll get there. Also, one of the jobs I did yesterday, or the day before, can't remember, they all sort of like blend into one, is that pipe is now dug in under here and it comes out there. So when the pond does fill up, instead of it overflowing and making the bottom a boggy mess, it will send the water down there and spread the water along the swale, which will stop you having bog because it'll be spread. And you also got that swale there to catch the water. When there's too much, it'll end up in that swale. One of the things we did when we took that fence down was there was a few bushes along there, so fruit bushes I got last year. I bought a blueberry, a raspberry and a gooseberry. They didn't do very well in there, so we've dug them up and replanted them. It's not the right time of year to do it, I know that, but we got dug right round so we didn't disturb the roots, and we planted them on here. Let's go and have a look. So probably a bit of wind noise now, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. So there's the raspberry, dug in. What I've done is we've dug it up, Dennis helped me with this, and we stuck them in there, and then I put a layer of compost on over the top and then a layer of straw. As always, the straw to hold the moisture in and to suppress the weeds. So there was that we did there. Dennis has just had a run around with a mower, clearing everything off, which is cool. So because we've got more rain forecast and we just wanted to get on top of that before it got too long. Also, the front of this bank, what I've done today is borrowed a load of loose soil that had been taken from somewhere else. From when Dennis was doing the garden, he was raking it all up. There was a lot of loose soil. We put that along the front here, and I've had a packet of wildflower seeds was quite an old package, so I don't know how effective they'll be, but I've chucked all them on top of there. They'll either work or they won't, and a load of calendula seeds. So just to get things growing on here. And also this came down from the big tree in the garden yesterday, last night, or this morning, early hours, and put it in there. It might be a bit big to root, I don't know. I know the smaller stuff was rooted fine. We'll see how this does. And also it's not really the right time of year. It's should be doing this in between November and March. So we'll see how this does. But to be honest, it came down on the tree. It would have just died anyway. So if it doesn't root and it's not successful, it doesn't matter. It's not wasted. It's a 2-second job. It's not a waste of time. There's nothing lost at all. Another thing, when we were digging up the raspberry bush, we noticed there was a few tiny little raspberry bushes just starting, little seedlings coming up. We dug them up carefully and we stuck them in pots in the polytunnel here. Sometimes English is hard. It is. Anyway, that's it. It's a very short video today. Very short video. But before I do go, I'll show you what else we did. Along this fence line where we dug the fence up, there were a couple of patches of reeds, and we've dug them up and stuck them on here, because this is where all the moisture is draining down. It was boggy here. It's starting to get less and less boggy. Dennis dug a deep ditch down here, right down into the clay, filled it with rock, then put the topsoil on top. Now the rock is there to filter the water as it goes down, because we've got both the water from the roof of the house and the fosse all leaking into the same area, and the ground just becomes sodden. So it goes through there, it'll get filtered, it'll go into a rock bed down there, which will have a lot of aquatic plants planted in, and then into the pond. So that's it. I think I will leave it at that now. I'll try and get another video out to you as soon as possible. It's very difficult when it's windy. The mic is affected badly, as you know. I will do my best to mitigate the wind noise in post-processing when I go and edit it now. But I don't think it's going to be perfect. Anyway, hope you like the content. Hope you enjoy what you're seeing. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget, be like me, take it wheezy. Cheers everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.